Okay folks, get ready for the bargain of the century. An amazing property with incredible lake views. Welcome to beautiful, or should I say stunning, Civitella, Messa Raimondo. Just look at this for scenery. And even though we have the backdrop of the beautiful Maella mountain range, we're actually only about half an hour away from the coast. Can you believe that? It's incredible. And obviously you've got the backdrop of this mountain range, but once you drop down from the town, you've got such easy access to loads of other towns, especially Fara San Martino, that I'll show you the view from Civitella, where you're looking down onto Fara. You're also close to Palombara or to Casoli. It's just an incredible location. And the property that we've got for you today is in a hamlet just outside of this town. It's actually sort of behind me, if you like. So you're talking a few minutes drive out of the town. And just wait while you see for the price. This one's mind-blowing. Okay, first stop, let's go and have a look. Let's go and have a look in the town itself. So here we are in the beautiful little centre of Civitella. This is part of the castle walls. The old part of town is just down here. I'll show you that in a second. Just look at the wall of mountains. And I'm going to show you Fara San Martino, that's just down here, so you're 2 minutes from Fara. What a backdrop that is. A little bit hazy today, so I'm not sure how much of this you will make out in the distance. And then we have here, it tells you a little bit about the tourism, kind of tourism they get here. It's actually war tourism, because this used to be part of the Gustav line. Hopefully you can see that sign. Beautiful place, this really is, and popular as well with overseas buyers, and has been for a number of years, and you can tell why. But again, the great thing of places like this is just cue church bells. It happens every time. But the great thing about these sorts of places is that they're so close to other towns. It may look remote, but it's not at all. Listen to the atmosphere of that. If that doesn't make you relax, then nothing will. So yeah, you're so close to other towns, and you're only just over half an hour away from the beach. Just brilliant location. And Civitella's really smartening its game up. Even a little market area. And what I mean by that, smartening its game up, is this is a new bar that's a great place. So popular, even popular with lots of the young ones as well around the area. It's just a brilliant atmosphere, morning and evening time. And then there's a new park beyond that. They've just created some really nice spaces. Love this place. So what we'll do is we'll go and have a little look just at the old centre up there, and then I'm going to take you down just to this parking area at the bottom, and then we'll show you the view down to Fara San Martino. Just look at some of the scenery here. It's just incredible. I was going to show you Fara San Martino from this piazza here, but you can see it there in the distance. Let me see if I can just zoom in just a little bit. It says, easier said than done with this camera. I think I have to resign to the fact that I need glasses. So that's Fara San Martino. This is the Gol di San Martino, the throat of San Martino, where you walk right into the crack of the mountain. It's just incredible. There's an old monastery that's over 1,000 years old. Absolutely stunning. So this town has basic facilities, has that bar that I've shown you, has a pharmacist, has a restaurant. But as you can see, you're 2 minutes from Fara, and just at the top of Fara San Martino is a supermarket as well. And Fara is also famous for pasta giants Del Verde and Di Cecco. You can just see the start of them down there. Absolutely amazing place, this one. So let's just have a quick look in the old centre. They've just done some work on this beautiful church here. I love these sorts of villages. These are, I always say this in all my videos, these are the heartbeat of Abruzzo, towns like this. They're just incredible. People say, where is everybody? Well, for a start, we're in the middle of the day, so the kids are at school and the people are at work. But that's what these villages are like. They're just sleepy villages, but there's everything here. And you're so close to everything. Believe me, when you come to these places, these are just, they're incredible places. Incredible locations. Let's have a quick look. Don't think I've ever been in here. They're obviously restoring part of the castle. A little bit windy today, a little bit breezy. It's a warm day, we're nearly in October. It's beautiful. Just look at these. This lovely stonework as well. This is what you find under the plaster of most of the properties here. Incredible. There you go. Okay, so I've shown you a little bit of the village. You see now close to Fara San Martino. You're also close to Lama di Paligna, that's featured on a number of our videos. You're close to Casoli. Amazing place. And the house we're going to see today, hopefully the wind is not giving too much noise. Probably is. The house we're going to see today, sorry, I'm covering the screen instead of the microphone, is in this little section here, just a little bit further drive that way, so you can get the views of the lake. I'm stepping back a bit to try and get out of the wind, but on a clear day you'll be able to see the coastline in this area. And Casoli, I don't know if you can make the castle out, but Casoli is just there as well, so you're in a great location. Hopefully you heard all of that. This wind. Okay folks, are you ready to see this one? This one is amazing value for money. So we're now in the little suburb, should we say, of Civitella. Frazioni, as they call it. That's not the name of the place, that just means a fraction of a town. And these places used to be full of people. Now a little bit less, but there's still people around, and there's still some nice houses here. And I've come this way because I didn't realise the first time that I came here that there's this huge parking area that's 2 minutes from the house. You can actually park outside the house, to be fair, but if you had anybody sort of coming to visit, there's loads of space to park here, and the house is literally just down here. Just disturbed the local dog. It's looking at me over there. And the town is 2 minutes in this direction. He looks a happy dog. He's only doing his job. So the house is at the end here, and I'm going to fast forward to that because I'm going to show you the best bit. Now at the top of that street that we pointed to, this is the area where you can park a car anywhere along here. And just look at that. How amazing is that? How stunning is that? It's a little bit low at the minute, actually, the lake, because you can usually see it in these parts here as well. And this is the Lake of Karsuli. There's a superb restaurant, which I'll try and show you in a second, down by the lake. And Karsuli is just over the hill here. This, believe it or not, used to be a church. You can actually see it at the front. I think it's only used at festa times now. But these areas, they would have been full at one stage. All of these houses. Now there's just the odd ones, but it's still a great place because you're not isolated. And over there in the distance is Palombaro. And the house we're looking at is this one here. Number 106. And this, just wait while you see the terrace on this place. So you sort of get this part of the house here. There's rooms underneath at the back, which I'll show you, and there's a room underneath the next house along. The roof's been done on the next one along, that covers part of your house, and the roof is really good on here as well, the owners have assured me. But just look, isn't it great as well, even though there's a terrace here, but look at the outside space that you could just set up and just pull a chair up. Nobody's going to bother you. Apparently, I've been told by the council, because I have a friend in this council, this area, they're going to do some work here and they're going to clear these trees out, and that should make it even better, a viewing area. Let me just see if I can get the restaurant in. I know I always talk about bars and restaurants, but this particular restaurant is superb. Another beautiful house there. So the parking area that I came from, there's the dog. I'm annoying him from this side now. Yeah, I can't quite see what I wanted to look at, but I'm going to extend this selfie stick out. And if you look at the edge of the lake on the left hand side, that's where the restaurant is. Don't know if you managed to see that, but there you go. Let's have a look in this incredible property. Okay, so let's have a look inside this one. Obviously, properties at this price do need some work, but it's actually not in that bad nick as it is. It's mainly the bathroom that needs working on. But the windows here are look like they're double glazed. I'll double check as we go around. They even have fly screens on. They're actually in quite good order. Okay, so people don't dress to sell here, so it is a little bit dirty, should we say. So it does need a bit of a clean out. But at least you get an idea of the size and what you could do in here. Obviously, this is the kitchen area. There's potential as well, because these are vaulted ceilings, so who knows, you may be able to chip away at those and get some nice brick vaultings. It's actually a good sized kitchen, this one, and it even has, should I say, a fireplace that's covered by an old shower door. How about that for an idea? So we have a little bird. Anyway, let's get back to being serious. But this kitchen, it wants obviously a good clean, and you can buy kitchens so cheap here. Even though this, for now, if you really wanted to use it, I'd have to check what's actually being sold as part of the property, because this looks a fairly new fridge and that was a fairly new oven. What I will say that I didn't realise last time is, even though they're on the outside of the wall, it's actually had some new electrics put in. So that's the electric box there. But all the sockets seem to be, they're not sunk into the wall, so they've not been finished off particularly well. But at least it's new. It does have radiators, it does have a boiler, but it is an old boiler, so you may need to have a boiler put in. But this is a good size. A great size kitchen. And you've got a bathroom off this. I will show you that in a second. That's the part that needs probably the most work out of everything there. everything else. The rest is just a case of cleaning. And that's the stairs that lead up to the bedroom. I'll show you in a second. And the great thing about this kitchen is it comes with a little balcony as well. Only a small one, but there is a terrace upstairs. And just look, the start of some of the views here. Beautiful. Incredible. And usually the lake you would see here as well. Now yes, there are some ruins in front of you, but that's just old Italy. I actually quite like that. Gives a nice backdrop, or front drop, or whatever it's called. Trees down here are actually, I'm going down there shortly to show what you own down there. There's some great looking figs on there as well. I might have to have a nibble on a couple of those. But there's nothing stopping you from topping some of these trees, because obviously nobody lives in this part. As I was saying, these doors, they are double glazed, actually in really good condition. So you don't have to do windows. The roof has been looked at. It's got shutters. The electrics are fairly new. It's got fly screens. What else do you need? So that's the kitchen dining area. Then, a couple of options. You've got rooms downstairs. They're more storage rooms really. But you could actually turn this into 2-bed if you had this as a bedroom as well. But I think I would have it as a lounge and with a pull-down bed. I'll show you that in a second, because I forgot about the bathroom. So going into the bathroom, this is the one that does need some work. I would say a new suite possibly going in here, or just tidy everything up. The bath is probably slightly beyond cleaning. Maybe nice to put a shower. Obviously there's been in some water getting in at some point, but the great thing is above here is the terrace. So you've got access to this, and the tiles actually look quite good. So I need to check with the owners to see if there's been see if they've done any repairs. But in a worst case scenario, you just retile the terrace or just get it done properly. So you've got easy access. That's my telephone. So you don't have to worry about putting scaffold and things like that, because you can just go straight on the terrace. It's actually not a bad size. You've got a full size bath in here. Maybe that you could have a shower instead. This is a little bit tight here, but they've just angled the you just manage. And it also has another view. Open the fly screen and look. Not a bad view from your bathroom, is it? Amazing. So yeah, this is also where the boiler is housed. And even though it doesn't look brand new, it also doesn't look really old. So obviously you need to get that checked out. Probably not the most ideal place to have it, but maybe you could reconfigure it and put it somewhere else, maybe upstairs on the terrace upstairs. I'm sure we could get some info about that, or just have a shower put into this corner so it's enclosed from the boiler. So yeah, there you go. All things that can easily be sorted out, and especially because you've got the good access. Let's carry on. Okay, heading back into the kitchen, and we've got a lounge area. Now this now is going into the next door house, if you remember, that years ago had a problem with the roof, and then the owners here, obviously anybody under the roof has to join in with the sorting it out. So the owner of this house contributed, and they got the roof completely done on this side. And then they decided to take some of the plaster off to see the kind of stone it was, because you may be able to reveal some stone in here. So this has all been repaired. There's no problem with, well, it's not been repaired, sorry, but the roof has. So everything's been done. So this just needs cleaning up. And either replastering or taking this off and seeing if you can reveal some stone, which would be fantastic. The floors, these could be polished up. I wouldn't change these, to be honest with you. Polish them up and leave them as they are. You've got radiator. Look at this old suitcase. This is a good sized room, a bit like the kitchen. It's got to be a good, maybe 4x4, I would say. Great size. Imagine having this as a living area and putting a bed sofa in. And again, look at all the electrics. It's not being done perfectly because it's all on the outside of the wall, but for now at least you know that everything works. Come in here, clean it up and start using it, and then think about in future what you're going to do. Again, the windows here, still good double glazed windows and a little balcony. It's a fairly long balcony actually, that one. It again has the same views. This really is a superb place, especially given the price. Absolutely superb. And it's all about the location as well. Sometimes you may be lucky to find some properties at this kind of price in Abruzzo, and especially in the south part of Abruzzo. But the locations here have so much more to offer. Close to the coast, close to ski, close to the national parks, and there's lots of services. I see you get into Faro San Martino and places like that. There's everything you need. You go to Casoli, they're brilliant towns. So going up these stairs, original stone stairs, which is brilliant. I had to duck my head just a little bit to get over this part, but not much. Here, it's been split up to have a bedroom and sort of a wardrobe area. You could potentially, we could have a word with the geometer to see about having a bathroom in here, even though the bathroom is actually at that end. So maybe you could take this down, have the whole thing as one bedroom, and then put an ensuite in that corner using what used to be a door by the looks of it, having a window in there, and then you haven't got far to go for the pipe work, which I think the pipe work is under this terrace. So the problem with the bathroom would be easy to resolve because you sort out this terrace, but this looks quite dry, so I think it may have been had the work done, but yeah, we'll see. I'll have a word with the owners and find out, but it would be dead easy to sort out. So this again is a great size room. Double French doors, again double glazed, even has a single bed. In fact, I reckon this may have been a single room before, and this bedroom, this is a corridor, and this bed against that wall, and using the door at the other side. It's a massive room, especially if you take that down as well, but I think I would keep that actually. Depends if you want a bathroom up here. But again, these electrics, yes, not ideal, they're on the outside, but they're new. And then, do you want to see? No. Do you want to see? I do like to play my games. I mean, look at that for a start. Oh my word. This terrace is a good size as well. I can hear you saying, Dave, just get outside. Wait. Be patient. Just fall into the atmosphere. Can you feel yourself relaxing? Am I annoying you yet? Okay, I'm going. Oh my word. I mean, I know these videos give you an idea of the properties and everything else, but you cannot, I cannot tell you what it's like stood up here. Well, I am doing now, but just look at that lake view. A gentle breeze. Sounding like a poet. This as well below, this is the the balcony. It's actually a really good size. The balcony off the my camera just cut off just as I was getting all excited. There you go. So let's have a look at the storage rooms downstairs, and then we'll go to our final thoughts. So obviously there's the property. We're heading down around the back. So that's the little balcony off the kitchen. That's the terrace at the top, and we have an amazing fig tree just growing out of the side of your wall. I'll definitely be having a few of them when I turn the video off. So we have this room here, which hopefully this key opens, and it does. That scared the life out of me. It's just a piece of plaster. But look at this. Oh my word, I didn't see this the last time I came down. Look at the features in here, the old features, the old cross vaults, and the fireplace. What would you do with this, folks? Keep your wine here? I could probably just get about 6 months wine in here. This is amazing. This could be a little studio. Looks like they've got some wine at the back there. Brilliant. And they've even brought electrics down here as well. And a little sink. What would you do down here? Would you have a little bed sofa and maybe put a bathroom in the corner? It's amazing. I love spaces like this. You could feel the history. This is where they would have hung the sausages and prosciuttos and things like that. They've done their tomatoes in these copper bowls. Drank a few beers just so you've got the bottles for the tomato sauce. That's usually my job in our family. You know, you have to sometimes do things for the good of the family. Oh, this is amazing. Look at the little caves in there. There's a chair and table. You could just imagine them sat there, I don't know, having a game of cards or whatever. What a great room. And a room with a view and a fig tree. Well, this just gets better. And then you've got another storage room down here that you could potentially use it for bikes and all that kind of thing. Let's go and have a look at that. Then my camera keeps overheating, so it just cut off. But another huge storage area. What would you do in there? This place just gets better. And these figs, by the way, I accidentally tried one or two. They're amazing. Nearly in October and we're eating figs. Incredible. Let's do the final thoughts on this amazing place. So my final thoughts on this one, what can I say? It's a brilliant place. It's a stunning place. It's everything. The location's fantastic. Yes, you have to accept that some work needs to be done. Looking at the bathroom problem, it can easily be resolved because you've got access to the roof of it. But here, so you know, the kind of work that needs to be done is not huge amounts, and I'd be tempted to clean it up and just start using it, and then decide later what work needs to be done. Yeah, the basics of the bathroom and possibly a new boiler need to be done, but the windows are all in great condition. You have fly screens on most of them. And just look at that view. Just look at what you can buy for this price. The price is unbelievable. And the price that's written is an all-inclusive price, all in. All the fees, all the taxes, everything. just unbelievable. I think it's an absolute bargain, and for somebody that doesn't mind doing little bits of work over time, that the basics are here. This kind of location where you're close to everything, it's just amazing. That's all I can say, folks. It's going to be a short final thought, and as I always say, whatever you do, don't miss this one.